Hey guys, decided last minute to show some of my how I smoke my fish. I already made my my brine, my dry brine here. So I'll just tell you what I have in it instead of remaking it again. This is 4-to-1 sugar to salt, so it's kind of a sweeter brine. It's kind of how we like it. It's pretty darn good though. I use 3 cups brown sugar to 1 cup white, and then a cup of kosher salt. And then I add a 1/4 cup of garlic powder and a 1/4 cup of onion powder, and pepper to your liking. I mean, I have one of these doohickeys, so it takes forever to get pepper. And I didn't have any just coarse black brown pepper on hand, so I just did as much as I usually, I do. So whatever, much as I can, anyways. This is what I'm going to be putting my fish in right here. These are brand new, clean gloves. I've only touched this stuff, so they freak out. I have something I'm going to try to make over here. I'm not going to show that yet because I want to see how it turns out first before I before I try to give anyone a recipe for it, because I haven't tried making my own teriyaki salmon yet. I'm not going to use a here. I'll just kind of point you at it. It's right there. It looks really good. I haven't tried making my own teriyaki salmon yet from scratch, and I'm not going to use a jarred teriyaki sauce. I'm not going to. So I did something I would do if I'm making teriyaki beef or chicken. I got my fillet knife here. I'm going to cut up some salmon. I might put it on time lapse while I cut up some salmon, and I'll show you how I do mine in chunks, and then I'll start layering. Actually, you know what? I'll just do this real time. Take a slab, good piece of meat there. I like to go a couple fingers, about like that. You guys can't see that. Hold on. All right, cool. I like to go a couple fingers. Try not to lose a finger. Yes, I know I need to sharpen my fillet knife because I've been processing lots of fish. And then I'll take this. I already put a layer of the brine in the bottom, and I'll go skin side down for this. Put it in there. Same thing. About the same width. I like to leave a little bit of a gap, so make sure I get all my seasoning down there. Same thing. I'll show you that in a minute. This piece is going to go as is, right into the brine bucket. Again, this is all going to juice up, so it doesn't really matter. But here, I'll move this out of the way. Put this here. So as you can see, I leave a little bit of a gap there between each piece of fish. That way when you add your brine mix, you try to evenly coat it there as best you can with a scoop. It's got the skin side, it's got the flesh side, it's got both sides of the flesh nicely and evenly coated, just like that. And then again, this is all going to juice, so all the salt and sugars, it's going to pull that moisture out of the fish, and it's going to reabsorb moisture back into it with the salt and the sugar. So it's in the seasoning. So it's kind of like curing eggs. It's not an exact rocket science. Just got to make sure you kind of have your salt and sugar balance. This is a nice Chinook I took yesterday. I didn't actually get these ones on film. I missed that part. I had this little blood from yesterday when I was cleaning off the table. My GoPro died. I only have one battery for my GoPro right now. This is my phone I use for all my actual filming, because it shoots in 4K and whatnot. I'm gonna go flesh side down onto the skin side in those gaps. Just like that. I'm going to finish processing this, and the next step you guys are going to see is the rinsing and drying portion. And that will be tomorrow when I do that. So this will be a multiple day filming thing for me. So again, before I do that though, I'm going to layer this. Take my scoop, layer some brine on each of this right here, a little bit more over here. You just want some brine touching all your fish. That's the main goal here. All right, well, I'm gonna do the rest of this, and then I will see you tomorrow. Well, for you it'll be the same video, for me it'll be tomorrow. Also, if this part of the video sounds bad, that's because I'm using the iPhone mic and not my Rode mic. My good mic, because my battery's like dead, so I'd have my phone plugged in. Because this was like a last minute thing, I just decided to film. I wasn't gonna film it, but anyways, yeah, I'll see you back in a little bit. Okay, so it's been about 24 hours. That's how long I'm gonna let this this brine go for. I have my good mic plugged in finally. See if it makes a difference. It's more of a directional mic actually than the iPhone mic, so we'll see if it's not facing me how good it is. But excuse me. All right, so this right here is this has been in there for 24 hours. As you can see, it's still got a bunch of juice on it, but see all the stuff on there, all that sugar. Let me get the focus here. Okay. Now that I got that focused. So this has been in the brine, like I said, for about 24 hours. You can see it's got that nice, almost caramely color to it, that red, deep color, but it's got all that salt and sugar and stuff on the outside. You actually want to rinse this off. So I'm going to rinse this off. And it's not a huge rinse. It's just, you know, getting all that stuff off. I don't pull my pin bones out. You're going to see bones. I just don't. Just eat my salmon. You got to pull your own pin bones. I don't got time for that, so that's probably even longer than I normally rinse it. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this here on my rack. So I have some paper towels underneath. I'm going to set this here with some paper towels underneath. And I'm going to do all this. Do all that. So, I got all this laid out. This right here is that teriyaki one I'm doing. But here's all the ones you guys are going to see. This is my basic recipe. So I'm going to lay it out right here for a few hours until I start to get what's called a pestle. And that will be like a sticky, shiny layer on top of the salmon that it helps kind of, I think it holds in the moisture, helps with the texture, whatever it does. I know you're supposed to do it, and it makes your fish turn out really good. So, as I was told, and as I was taught anyways. So here's the next step after they've dried for, I don't know, a few hours. They're starting to get this, what's called the pestle on it. It's a tacky, kind of sticky. You can almost see like my finger sticking to it a little bit, and that's what you want. You want that nice glossy tacky layer. I have a Bradley. That's blown out. I have a Bradley digital smoker, really good unit. I'm gonna start at like 140 for like an hour or two, then bump it up to 150 for an hour or so, and I'm probably gonna finish it at like 165. Yeah, it's a really good unit. You can really see that color on those fish. It's not your typical, salmon looking color. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this to heat up for a minute. It's at 104 now. I'm gonna probably get those on here in just a minute, and I'll yeah. So this is the finished product. The one thing you didn't see was me brushing honey on all these amazing, beautiful pieces. This is the teriyaki, and I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried any of it yet, but it looks absolutely amazing. That's sesame seeds on top. I brushed it with honey, so they stuck really good. Yeah, I'm excited to try it. It turned out really good. You can see the texture, really good, flaky. perfect texture. I mean, it came out absolutely perfect. Still like a little bit moist. I don't want it to be like sawdust. You know, some people are like, oh, it's going to be cooked all the way till dry. No, it doesn't. That's a lie. So yeah, I'd say it turned out perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna let it sit in open gallon bags for a little while on the counter so it continues to get nice and sticky and cool down, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. It'll be ready to eat in the morning. I like to eat it the next day, preferably not the same day. That's just me, I guess, but I won't even try it really until the next day. But I think it came out perfect, and I'm really excited to try this. This is what I'm really excited to try. 'Cause I've had this a million times. I know this is good, but this is a mystery still. So, anyways, yeah, that's the video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get to you. It shouldn't be too hard. I don't have that many viewers, but yeah. Like and subscribe, and I'm going fishing in the morning, and hopefully I have a video for you guys. It's opening day on a local river. I'm excited. Big Chinook in that river. Yeah.